Leo, are you struggling with energy at this time? Because you have time for a nap. Number 24. I'm getting for some, you may be struggling to sleep at night. Yeah, there's this real need to rest, rejuvenate, slow down for the rest of Feb, which is really interesting energy. So let's dive further and see what's coming through for you. So thank you so much for being here. Please take what resonates and leave the rest. And if you feel called to like, comment, and subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it. Okay, Leo, what energy do you... Oh, that's wanting to come out. Miracles. Rainbow Waterfall Miracles, number 31. Just flew out there, so I'll take it. Interesting, there's this need to pause, to slow down, to allow getting the miracles to flow in. There's another one in here. What does Leo need to know for the rest of Feb? Happiness. My goodness. Oh, and there's one right under there. Sneaky. It didn't... Yeah, because I was getting this with this one too. I was noticing the butterflies. There's some sort of transformation. As we know, I did a collective read. We talked about the sacred pause, which is about that cocoon phase of the butterfly, the caterpillar turning into the butterfly. And you have been going through a transformation. This is that pause, the pause of transformation, and with it, you rise, you spread your wings, and miracles and happiness. You have bluebird spirit here, happiness, number 7, is coming in here, which is beautiful. Okay, what else does Leo need to know? Maybe this is why you have been struggling with sleep. A lot of the shifts that we have been experiencing has been disrupting our sleep, nervous system, cellular changes. Some days you might sleep for ages, others you can't sleep at all. It's all in preparation for this transformation. Interesting, because good, beautiful things are coming for you, Leo. So let's have a look. What else does Leo need to know for the rest of Feb? The energy is gaining momentum, waxing moon. Yeah, 100%. This is that shift. It's almost like it's telling this story around this pause, this time where you've been in cocoon phase, the chrysalis, and you're spreading your wings, and this energy of miracles coming in, happiness, joy. Again, I'm being really called to the birds here. They're taking flight. And I feel like with this transformation, you have gained wings. And you're about to take flight here. This is beautiful. Is there another one in here? No. Okay. One in here though. Okay. Another message for Leo. What does Leo need to hear? What does Leo need to hear, please, Spirit, for the rest of Feb? Thank you. Yeah, number 2, Antelope Spirit. Life is speeding up. The energy is gaining momentum. So maybe you have felt unmotivated, in this hermit phase almost, with rest and no energy. That no energy is because you have been transforming. Cellular, nervous system, energetic, mindsets, all of the stuff. There's been a massive shift for the collective, and life is speeding up, and you are bringing in miracles, and you're going to be experiencing so much more happiness. Beautiful. Okay. Let's get the tarot out and see what's going on for you, Leo. Okay. What does Leo need to know? What's going on for Leo? Please and thank you, Spirit. The Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. This is fire energy. This is you taking action. This is, maybe, like you said, you have been lacking motivation, energy. It's interesting. A time for a nap, and then the energy is gaining momentum. Life is speeding up. It's like this shift. You shift gears and you take action. You have passion. You have confidence because you've gained clarity in this transformation, and you have confidence to move forward. Beautiful, Leo. What's going on in your energy? The Three of Wands. So this is that pause energy. This is waiting for your ships to come in. That period of, it may have been a period of stagnation or just uncertainty. I feel some have been just patiently moving through this energy of the collective at the moment, waiting for the green light for go here in some capacity. Interesting. What's your challenge here? The Six of Cups. This is nostalgic energy. But the past. Oh, interesting. Okay, what's coming towards you? The Eight of Swords. Stuck in your head, overthinking something here. Self-imprisonment. Interesting. And what is your advice? The Knight of Swords. Now this is fast-moving energy. This is fast-moving energy. This can be impulsive, but what I'm getting is because you have this clarity with the Ace of Swords to move with confidence, the Queen of Wands. This is you moving quickly with clarity in a particular direction. Okay, let's dive deeper and get some clarifiers out. Okay, interesting energy. Why is the Three of Wands here for Leo? Why is the Three of Wands here? The Queen of Wands. This is Leo energy. This is, again, moving with confidence in a particular direction. Now, with the Three of Wands, we have the Page of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, the Three of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the Seven of Wands. There's a lot of energy that's just flown out with this. Bear with me for a moment. There is this sense, Three of Wands is moving in a new direction, but also waiting for things to manifest, not forcing. You have been in this rest state, knowing that the Page of Pentacles, an offer or an opportunity will be coming in. The Six of Wands and the Three of Cups, this is an energy about celebration and victory. It's almost like you've been preparing yourself for this brand new beginning. Ace of Wands. The Seven of Wands here is protecting this. It's like you've known intuitively that things were going to shift, things were going to pick up, life speeding up, the energy gaining momentum. You knew something was going to pay off, something was going to come in. And you knew this with confidence. You knew this with confidence. You knew that this was a cycle of transformation and that in divine timing, things were going to be picking up, new energy was going to be arriving. And you stood in this space with reverence, knowing. Even when people say, oh my gosh, nothing's happening, or are you sure, all that doubt, you were protecting from even maybe self-doubt that used to pop up. You're like, nope, we're not doubting here. We know it. We know that this is going to come in. This is going to shift. Things are going to change. And that is what you were protecting. Wow. It's like this miracle. You knew that miracles were happening. You knew the universe was going to provide. You knew that things were going to change. You knew that this sacred pause wasn't going to last forever and the energy was going to pick up. Wow, okay. So the Six of Cups is your challenge. Why is this in your challenge? Okay, we have the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. That's Aries energy. And we have the Six of Swords. This is moving towards calmer waters. This is moving away from the past way of doing things. Oh, okay, wow. It hasn't been easy, which is probably why that Seven of Wands came up. The Emperor is about control, force, divine masculine energy, but masculine energy nonetheless, regardless of gender. This is, if things aren't going the way that I want, I will make it go the way that I want. I will change. I will shift. I will force. I will make it happen. Now, this is something that you have walked away from, or it's been in your challenge to walk away from a past way of forcing. Because this new energy, you've actually sat in this sacred pause, this space of waiting, because you knew it wasn't waiting, you knew it was preparing you for new energy. But it hasn't been easy. It has been in your challenge to walk away from this sense of control. And that's why that Seven of Wands came up in that energy. It was like you were protecting this new way and going, no, we're not going to force, we're not going to rush. Yes, this period has been long, but my intuition says we're going through a transformation. Miracles and happiness are coming in. The energy will shift, but it's not without challenge. Wow, this is powerful, Leo. So what's coming towards you is the Eight of Swords. I'm going to take that. What's the Eight of Swords, please, Spirit? What's the Eight of Swords here for Leo? Yeah, the Devil. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Magician and the Four of Pentacles. This is holding tightly to your manifestations. This is also, the Magician is manipulation as well. And we have the Devil here, which is fear. Interesting, the Eight of Swords is overthinking or thinking like nothing's going to shift, the doubt. This is, keeping yourself small, worrying, holding so tightly, potentially to the old way of doing things here. But here comes that clarity. And remember, at the bottom of the deck, you gained the Ace of Swords, clarity, to be able to move forward. You've been waiting for this Ace of Swords to come in. Please give me the Ace of Swords. I know this sword, there's many swords here. There's 8 swords, and all she needs is one. That clarity. When there's a lot of swords, that's, what if it's this? What if it's that? That's that overactive mind. And you've been clinging on to that old, the fear, kind of trying to, not manipulate, but you've also been manifesting. Hence, interesting. I also feel like to bring your manifestations in, you have to let go. You cannot cling to them. And this is this energy of just knowing that things were going to shift. You don't know when, you don't know how, you don't know any of the detail, which is this energy. And you have had energy of being in your headspace. This hasn't been easy for you. But here comes that clarity. Here comes this shift that you know was coming. Okay, your advice here is the Knight of Swords. Why is this here, please, Spirit? Beautiful. Yes. Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck with the star, Aquarius energy. This is healing. This is also wish fulfillment. Miracles. You've wished upon a star here. You've gone within with the Hermit. You've gained clarity of wish fulfillment, and you're on your way. This was just a period of transformation. You were in the cocoon. You were growing your wings, and now you can fly here. This is beautiful. It's like there's been a massive shift, and it's broken you out of this 8 of Swords. You're no longer feeling stuck. You're no longer feeling stagnant, waiting. But you knew deep down, and you were trying really hard. The 6 of Cups, you've worked through that past, that need for control. It was coming and going and coming and going. You're like, no, I've got this. This will change. It's only a moment in time. And then it would come back again. But you have healed. You've healed this part. And now you are moving towards your happiness. This is beautiful. Let me know if it resonates in the comment section down below. But this is your reading. I'm sending you much love, light, and insight. And I'll see you next time.